Another day, another dollar. Daylight comes, I'm on my way. Another day, another dollar. Working my whole life away.
Well, guys, we're live and local again. This week was a little bit of a slow week, not really a whole lot going on. Weather was kind of wet. I know the episode is going to be a little bit short this week, so I figured I'd shoot out another one of these videos about our gear because everyone was interested about the gear. So we did one on the loader, and we did one on the baler, and it's way back there, just hiding in between the cedar and stuff. We did one on the baler and stuff, so you can go back to those videos if you want to see that. But today, we're here with the 8930. So, I do not really use this tractor a whole lot. Brent, he does this is his rig here pretty well. I run the old 40, but they're pretty well identical with a few different features. Of course, we'll start on the outside here. It's got a real heavy back end on it. 2 PTOs. We got our 540, and then we got our 1000 there. She's got our 3 ports. The old cylinders, compared to the tractors they build nowadays, those cylinders are just tiny compared. Heck, I think even that new tractor's got a bigger pair of cylinders on her. But they do all right. Although we don't use these. I'm pretty sure these balls here hardly even move because we don't use a tractor for that. We do have a set of rippers, but we use it on that one. And so its hind end is a little bit more loose than this one. This thing actually is pretty well brand new. It's really never been used really in the hind end, except for that right there. And those hydraulic ports. But yeah, and that's her fuel tank. Her fuel tank comes out, you fill her up there, and then it comes out and back here and here on the wheels and stuff. And I guess that would add weight. That's the whole purpose of it, to add more weight. Put all the, well, I'm guessing, let alone all the fuel capacity. Because I'm pretty sure that's like a 300-liter tank or so. So 300, yeah, I'd say about 250 to 300 liters. Basic light package. And yep, you get the 4-way lights up there. You know, these old girls weren't too fancy, but one thing this thing has that the old tractor has is the old buttons to make her go up and down in the back end. So, you know, this thing has that, and this thing was what, 90, I think this is a 91 or 90, because 40's an 89. And this thing came like the year after or something. So, yeah. You got duals. Hardly wore out. The old mufflers are way different compared to the new ones. And Van Ostrom's. They've been our dealer here ever since the case even came around. Heavyweight package from the front end. Let's go up inside her here, guys. Well, she's got lights down there too, shit. But, you know, these old tractors, they have quite a bit of lighting on them, but it was never enough. And even that new tractor, I'll say it has a good lighting package on it, but it's still not enough. You could have more. Alright, so, here's the old girl. We just cleaned everything up here, so she should be half clean. Now this stuff here, that's what we use for planning and stuff, and this would be his markers and stuff like that. Things, so the things that come down on the side of the seeder that set the row, he'd just hit that switch left or right and it would drop it, kind of thing. And he'd have to explain on the rest of the stuff. But alright, these would be your hydraulic ports. So you got some black tape in here, but see, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4 if we had 4. But anyways, yeah, you just press ahead or back, and that would do what you need it back here. Gears. So right now we're in park. That is park, and you pull the stick down into here and go across into here, and these are your gears: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all the way up to 18th gear. So actually, a lot of people hated these transmissions, but overall, this one, not so bad. But then again, we only got about 2,500, maybe 3,500 hours on this tractor. I wouldn't even say that. Maybe it's about 2,500. So, yeah, this thing's just getting broke in, and it's 30 years old. Throttle. So this is how you give her fuel, make her rev up and all that stuff. Got an engine override shutdown button, and I use that quite a bit in the 40 because when I get her up quite hot, and then when I go and shut her off, or not shut her off, but rev her down, stop, get out, have to pee or whatever, have to get out, get a rock, like you seen in the last episode. The engine will shut off because it's up too high in temperature, and it automatically realizes that because you had it running at a hot temperature, and it'll shut the engine right off. So you hit that button and it won't shut your engine down on you. We got here, we got horn, high and low beam, I guess, on the headlights, and the ether for the winter time, but we never use that. And then this right here would be your headlights, your 4-way flashers, all that. Your 4-way, you turn that on here. You turn that there. I suppose you hear it now. But anyways, yep. That's how you get the lights working and all that. And then you got your turn signals. So, left, right. And then tilt your steering wheel. This is how you tilt the steering wheel. And then you turn this thing here, and this telescopes up and down. If you want to do that. We got a real nice stereo. It's funny because there's a real nice stereo in this tractor. Here, I'll show it to you guys. Hey, look at that real. Oh, better shut that down or we'll get in trouble. Yeah. Real nice stereo in it, and we don't even use this tractor, which is funny. So that's the next thing I'm going to be getting with my old girl over there. We're going to get a nice stereo in her because she gets all the hours, and I think it's an old, doesn't even have a tape deck. That's how bad it is. And then we got here, this is our heat. You turn that, you turn your heat, but I'm not sure if this one was, you have to turn something down in the engine there, so it'll put heat up into the cab, or I'm not quite sure how this one works. I know the 40 works like that. You got to shut the air conditioning off or whatever, and so the heat will blow up in the cab, and our little 40's like that too. I don't know if this thing's like that. Windshield washer, wipers, and the fluid. You press in on that, and that would squirt your juice out, so you wash your windshield and all that stuff. Then your fan for your air or whatever to blow at you, and then your air conditioning if you want air conditioning. And then obviously here's your fuel gauge. Now see that? Look at that light. My 40 don't have that. And yeah, that's pretty well it, folks. For an older tractor, they didn't really have much back in the day. Right there, I suppose I didn't explain that to you. This would be, you move your arms up and down, right? Let me say, I know I can get that light to stop flashing there. Yeah. And so you would go like that, and that would put your arms in the back end all the way down, and then pull all the way up. And, well, you go like that, and that'd be all the way up. And then, I'm not 100% sure, but this could be a memory thing. So, for if you're plowing or whatever. That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong, but someone might be able to explain a little bit more on that. But I bet you that is a memory thing, where it's just going to be up and all the way down. So you'd hit that and it would go all the way up, and then you'd hit that and it would go all the way down. Unless there's something that you can set back in here on your thing. So yeah, something tells me you might be able to set something here. So on that button, when you hit that button, it'll only go down so far, kind of thing, if you're plowing or whatever. Someone might know a little bit more about that. I do not use this stuff. Actually, this is this is quite a bit fancier than actually what's in my old girl over there. I didn't know or notice how fancier it is. That's pretty cool. Four-wheel drive. This actually has a four-wheel drive automatic, which is interesting, because my old world didn't have that. And then I guess you'd have all the way four-wheel drive. I'm not 100% sure on how that. This one engages it four-wheel drive. Brent or Dave would have to. Mine doesn't quite work the same as this one. This is a little different, actually. I say a little, it's actually quite a bit different. That would lock your rear ends and your front end, so all four wheels are locked and they're turning, right? When you get in the mud hole or you really need that traction. And then your PTO, that's how you turn your PTO off and on, which is way different than my tractor. And then here's how you turn your beacon lights on. Are they flashing? No, they're not flashing. I thought they'd be flashing. I'm looking. No, they're not flashing. And then cigarette lighter, and it works. Everything in here works. There's not a thing in here that doesn't work. But overall, that's how she is. Seats, all original. Everything in here is original. She is a solid old tractor. She doesn't have any hours on it, but that is one of the downsides. This tractor, it's an 8930, it was only, I think they were only registered like 170 horse or something like that, 180, close to 200 or whatever, but not quite. And that was our one downside, because we need more power, and that wasn't quite enough. It's all right for pulling the cedar and stuff, but when you drop something in the ground that you really need to till up the ground, the old 40 makes a big difference. But anyways, if you have any questions or anything, or want to know something different, or want to see something different that's even on this tractor that I might have not showed you, I'll get a hold of me. I'll ask or answer any questions. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this. We will do another one yet. The old 40 probably, or the little 40. We got those two to do. We also got a little two-wheel drive tractor. I'm not sure if you guys want to do anything on the Steiners or anything, but maybe we will. It's a little bit more of the gear to go through, but we got the cedar and stuff like that. But I think Brent's going to go through that, and I think Combine my wife wants to do, so we're going to let her do that one too when that time comes. But that will be it for this one, guys. Make sure to like, hit the little bell notification and all that stuff on YouTube. Let's get this wave rolling. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all this. We will see you next week. Hopefully the episode will be a little bit longer and stuff, but you know, this is the way it goes. So like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next week.